Mic check 1, check 2. Getting set up, be 1 second, I'll start. Interesting show today. All set up, show starting in 1 minute. All set up, show starting in 1 minute. Move, baby, skip. Move. Come on, move. Move out of my way. Go. Move. God damn it, move. Harford, get back. Harford. Move. Come on, move. God, get back. Shit. Move out of my way. Go. Move. God damn it, move. Harford, get back. Harford. Move. Come on, move. God, get back. Final mic check 1, check 2. Okay, this is the artist currently known as Mountain William. William is the name my birth daddy gave me before he left my mom and my brothers or my stepbrothers and took off or whatever, and they dumped me in an orphanage and changed my name to Paul. I've had many names throughout the years, but today's show is about my ancient history back in the 80s when I was a very active political person, and I used to hang out and put on marijuana rallies across the country for many years. I traveled with a lot of famous people. They make movies about them now. I left that scene because my brother got murdered and I went home to take care of his kids. But I used to travel around with Jack Hare, the writer of the book or the gatherer of the information, The Emperor Wears No Clothes, that came out in the 70s. Jack wound up ripping me off for my money after we were traveling along the road, and he dumped me alongside the expressway in the middle of LA or somewhere like that. But his friends did pay me back like 6 months later the cash that he ripped me off for. So all ends well that ends well. But basically, if it wasn't for Jack Hare being the crazy man he is, marijuana would not be legal. Everybody hated Jack back in those days. He was crazy. He always had a young lady with him. He was plying with all kinds of heavy drugs. And he was probably one of the luckiest old men in the world when it came to young ladies. But Jack would pretty much take acid every day and babble incoherently between brief sessions of lucidity where he actually did things that were productive besides being a crazy old man. But I know Jack like you don't know Jack. So you don't know Jack. But here we go. Music all about Jack Hare, my old real-life friend.
I remember first hearing your name back in '73. Some vet with wild ideas, that's what they told me. But something in your voice, man, it got me thinking deep about all the lies they fed us, got us all half asleep. You was different from the rest, didn't just accept their shit. Started digging through the facts, man, you wouldn't quit. Vietnam changed your mind, opened up your eyes so wide. Now you're telling different stories about the truth they try to hide. But we gon' make them grow. They buried all the facts. But we gon' make them grow. They thought they killed the truth, but we gon' make it show. They buried all the facts, but we gon' make them grow. Yo, I watch you hit the books like a man possessed. Government docs and newspapers, you never stopped to rest. That book you wrote exposed it all, straight facts, no bull. Got the feds all nervous cause your research was too full. They tried to shut you down but you kept pushing through, speaking truth to power about what they didn't want us to know about the history, the papers from way back, the lies about the plant, man, you stayed right on track. They buried all the facts, but we gon' make them grow. They buried all the facts, but we gon' make them grow. They thought they killed the truth, but we gon' make it show. They buried all the facts, but we gon' make them grow.
The truth cannot be suppressed forever. Ain't that right, Jack? They try to play us off for fools, but you showed us how to fight with knowledge as our tools.
Now every time I see your name on signs across the land, I think about the battles that you fought. Help me understand how one man's quest for truth can shake the system so damn hard. Your legacy still living, spreading knowledge yard by yard. From coast to coast, they know your name, they know what you stood for. The emperor's new clothes exposed, can't hide it anymore. And even though you're gone now, your work still carries on through all of us who learn from you, keeping your truth strong. They buried all the facts, make them go. They buried all the facts, make them go. They thought they killed the truth, but we gon' make it show. They buried all the facts, but we gon' make them grow. Yeah, we never gonna let message die. Truth's like a seed when it multiply. But we gon' make them grow.
Alright, a little bit of a mislaunch there. Gonna edit this part out. Go back, replay that first song from the beginning with a little bit better clarity, a little bit better resolution, a little bit better volume. Starting over in 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8. A little bit better resolution, a little bit.
I remember first hearing your name back in '73. Some vet with wild ideas, that's what they told me. But something in your voice, man, it got me thinking deep about all the lies they fed us, got us all half asleep. You was different from the rest, didn't just accept their shit. Started digging through the facts, man, you wouldn't quit. Vietnam changed your mind, opened up your eyes so wide. Now you're telling different stories about the truth they tried to hide. But we gon' make them grow. They buried all the facts. But we gon' make them grow. They thought they killed the truth, but we gon' make it show. They buried all the facts, but we gon' make them grow. Yo, I watched you hit the books like a man possessed. Government docs and newspapers, you never stopped to rest. That book you wrote exposed it all, straight facts, no bull. Got the feds all nervous cause your research was too full. They tried to shut you down but you kept pushing through, speaking truth to power about what they didn't want us to know about the history, the papers from way back, the lies about the plant, man, you stayed right on track. They buried all the facts, but we gon' make them grow. They buried all the facts, but we gon' make them grow. They thought they killed the truth, but we gon' make it show. They buried all the facts, but we gon' make them grow.
The truth cannot be suppressed forever. Ain't that right, Jack? They try to play us all for fools, but you showed us how to fight with knowledge as our tools.
Now every time I see your name on signs across the land, I think about the battles that you fought. Help me understand how one man's quest for truth could shake the system so damn hard. Your legacy still living, spreading knowledge yard by yard. From coast to coast, they know your name, they know what you stood for. The emperor's new clothes exposed, can't hide it anymore. And even though you're gone now, your work still carries on through all of us who learn from you, keeping your truth strong.
They buried all the facts. Make them go. They buried all the facts. Make them go.
They thought they killed the truth,
But we gon' make it show.
they buried all the facts.
But we gon' make them grow. Yeah, we never gonna let messages die. Truth's like a seed when it multiply. But we gon' make them grow. We gon' make them grow. We gon' make them grow.
Emperor of hemp, speaking truth to power. Emperor of hemp, every passing hour. True truth grows like seeds that we plant.
1942, a young man goes to war. returns to find a different battle at his door. From selling ice cream to questioning it all, when truth hit him like a wake-up call. Digging through archives, turning yellow pages, finding facts they kept locked up for ages. World War II vet turned revolutionary, breaking down lies that kept us stationary. Emperor of hemp, that's what they called him. When he stood up tall, nobody could stall him. Research became his weapon of choice, giving the forgotten plant back its voice. Emperor of hemp, speaking truth to power. Emperor of hemp, every passing hour. Plant the seeds of knowledge, watch them rise. Can't imprison truth, can't silence wise. 85 the book drops, shakes the nation's core. The emperor wears no clothes, opens every door. Breaking down history page by page. Hemp can free us from our modern cage. Paper, fuel, medicine, and more. Everything they tried to push behind closed doors. Standing on stages, spreading the word, making sure every hidden fact was heard. Emperor of hemp, raised the people's eyes to the green solution they tried to disguise. From California to Amsterdam streets, his message growing strong like hemp plant leaves. Can save the world. We've been lied to for over 70 years. Emperor of hemp, lighting up the way. Emperor of hemp, for a brighter day. Decades of fighting, never backing down, building a movement city to town. Jack Hera Institute carries his name, while his words still fuel the freedom flame. Author, activist, veteran of truth, inspiring generations, elders and youth. Emperor of hemp left a legacy clear, knowledge spreading far, both far and near. Emperor of hemp, speaking truth to power. Emperor of hemp, every passing hour. Plant the seeds of knowledge, watch them rise. Can't imprison truth, can't silence wise. Emperor of hemp, speaking truth to power. Emperor of hemp, every passing hour. Plant the seeds of knowledge, watch them rise. Can't imprison truth, can't silence wise. Emperor of hemp, the truth lives on. Emperor of hemp, the work's not done. Emperor of hemp, his words remain. Emperor of hemp, freedom to gain. Back in the day when they kept us in the dark, I was searching for answers, making my mark. Studying pages, digging through time. Found a man speaking truth, blowing my mind. They said he's crazy, but I saw the light. 85 was the year he decided to write. Knowledge is power, that's what he taught. Breaking down walls that the system had brought. Emperor of truth, they can't hide what's useful. Keep on teaching, yeah, we stay resourceful. Nature's wisdom they try to conceal, but we keep growing, that's the way that we heal. Way that we heal. Hemp could save us, that's what he'd say. Fighting propaganda day after day. Traveled the country, spreading the word, speaking the facts that they wished went unheard. Some called them radical, others called them wise. Opening minds, making people realize. Natural healing, sustainable life, cut through deception like a surgical knife. Emperor of truth, they can't hide what's useful. Keep on teaching, yeah, we stay resourceful. Nature's wisdom they try to conceal, but we keep growing, that's the way that we heal. Way that we heal. Way that we heal. Sometimes I wonder what he think today, seeing the changes, how the laws fade away. His words still echo, still showing the path, still teaching lessons that forever will last. carrying forward what he helped us see, breaking chains of ignorance, setting minds free. Each page he wrote was a seed that he planted. Now truth grows wild, just like he wanted. Looking back now, I understand why he never backed down, never lived a lie. His spirit lives on in the facts that we share, in every mind open, in everyone who cares.
Emperor of truth, they can't hide what's useful. Keep on teaching, yeah, we stay resourceful. Nature's wisdom, they try to conceal, but we keep growing, that's the way that we heal.
Most important plan in all of human history.
I found it in the pages of history denied. Hidden knowledge buried deep inside. They tried to keep us blind, but I had to dig deeper. Year by year became a truth seeker. In '69 changed my whole life's mission. Breaking through the walls of prohibition. Paper, fuel, medicine, and more. Everything they told us to ignore.
They tried to bury the truth, but truth grows like a seed. They tried to hide what's useful, but wisdom set me free.
Writing through the night, facts in my hand, research and resistance, taking my stand. The Emperor's book, pages of fire. Each word I wrote lifted lies higher. Traveled coast to coast, spreading the word, speaking truth till everyone heard. Not for money, not for fame, just to break the chains of shame.
They tried to bury the truth, but truth grows like a seed. They tried to hide what's useful, but wisdom set me free. I plant these seeds of knowledge, watch them grow through concrete walls. The future generations will hear nature's ancient calls.
My legacy lives on in every state that's free, in every person who refused to let it be, in every farmer's field returning to the soil, in every victory won through years of toil. Not just a plan, but freedom's light, nature's gift, a human right. The truth I found still spreads today, like roots beneath, finding their way.
Tried to bury the truth, but truth grows like a seed, They tried to hide what's useful, but wisdom set me free. Wisdom set us free.
Speaking softly to the soil, pushing past towards the paper walls, trying to tell them what I found. Truth beneath the ground, truth beneath the ground. Plant seeds of truth, watch the future bloom. Plant seeds of truth, set the spirit free, set us free, set us free. Writing words till dawn arise, pages filled with patient proof. People called me mad back then, but nature knows, my friend, but nature knows. Hemp could heal the world, hemp could feed the world. They tried to hide what I knew, but seeds will always break through. Marching forward, making waves, moving minds and changing laws. Many voices join with mine. Time is on our side. Time is on our side. Plant seeds of truth, watch the future bloom. Plant seeds of truth, set the spirit free, set us free, set us free. The emperor wears no clothes, just the truth. The emperor wears no clothes. Plant the seeds.
Hemp can heal the world, that's what he said. Time to spread the truth and fill this air. Military man with a different plan. Switched up quick when the facts began. Pushed past propaganda, piece by piece. Planted seeds of knowledge, brought release. Police to peacemaker, made the change. Preaching hemp power, rearranged the game. Facts in his book hit like a bomb. Speaking truth where others stayed calm. Jack Hero, truth bearer, hemp hero, game changer. Jack Hero, truth bearer, made it clearer, mind shaper. Pacific coast to Amsterdam tours, breaking down them prohibition doors. Wrote the book that shook the system up. Emperor got the people woken up. Pure passion flowing through his veins. Hemp research drove him half insane. Proof after proof, stacked sky high, made the laws look like a straight up lie. HEMP, break it free. Paper, fuel, fiber. Jack knew the truth. Hemp warrior gone but never lost. Paid the price but worth the cost. Movement growing, can't slow down. Jack's legacy still holds the crown.
book in a dusty store. Pages worn, calling out for more. Like seeds of change buried in the soil. Your words took root, began to uncoil. Reading late into the night, your passion burned so bright and clear. Through yellowed pages I could hear your voice like thunder in my ear. Standing up against the lies they told, breaking chains that tried to hold the truth you carried, brave and bold, now blossom in 100-fold. Emperor of truth, I wish that you could see how your garden goes wild and free. The seeds you planted long ago have bloomed in ways you couldn't know. Called you crazy, called you wrong, but time has turned your words to song. And now we dance among the leaves of understanding that you weaved. Your research echoes through the years, breaking down our ancient fears, teaching us to recognize the healing hidden from our eyes. And now in states across the land, your vision spreads like grains of sand. The medicine you fought to free flows like rivers to the sea. While somewhere in the stars above, you watch your legacy of love. Your legacy of love. Emperor of truth, I wish that you could see how your garden grows wild and free. The seeds you planted long ago have bloomed in ways you couldn't know. Thank you for the truth you gave, the path you walk, the way you paved. Your spirit lives in every page as we turn to a brighter age. I found your book one summer day. Dusty pages showed the way. You fought so hard to spread the truth, while others tried to silence you. Every word you wrote with care taught me why I should care about the plants that healing grow, the wisdom that you came to know. Thank you for the seeds you, thank you for the truth you shared and that you started growing. Shows me how much you really care. Now I walk through fields of green, living out what was your dream. Your voice still echoes in my mind, leading others of my kind. We're growing stronger every day, because you helped us find our way. The walls you broke down long ago, let so many others grow. Thank you for the seeds, you. Thank you for the truth. Thank you, shedding that you started going. Shows me how much you really care. Keep spreading the truth, keeps across the land. Your work lives on in all of us, growing high and free. Everything you fought for is what came to be. Thank you for the seeds, you. Thank you for the truth, you. Shedding that you started growing. Shows me how much you really care.
Scattered on my desk, truth hidden in plain sight, fighting through the haze of lies, all breaking through. Every page I turn reveals what they tried to hide away, rising up against their rules. Can't contain what's meant to be. I can see beyond that boundaries tonight. Breaking chains that held us back for so long, planting seeds of revolution in our words become our arsenal, knowledge flowing through
Back in '69, they call me insane. Speaking truth to power, breaking these chains. From the streets of Portland to the LA scene, spreading facts they try to keep buried, you know what I mean. Every page I wrote ignited the flame. Written in these pages, they can't erase my name. Fighting through the system, making my way. Decades of research, yeah, I'm here to stay. Written in these pages, they can't erase my name. Never. Truth burning through the ages. Breaking down the game. Break it. Published it myself, no help from them. Each word a weapon, breaking the stem of propaganda built on lies, exposing all the alibis. My book became the people's guide, knowledge spreading far and wide. Written in these pages, watch it grow. Everything they fear that you should know. Written in these pages, they can't erase my name. Never. Truth burning through the ages. Breaking down the game. Break it. Look what sprouted from the seeds I sowed. A movement rise and watch it unfold. They tried to silence what I found, but my words kept spreading underground. Name new strains after my name. Written in these pages, feel the change. Future generations gonna know the truths I fought for long ago. Can't stop the growth, growth. Can't stop the flow, flow. Written in these pages, watch my legacy grow. Written in these pages, they can't erase my name. Never. Truth burning through the ages. Breaking down the game. Break it. Written in these pages. Written in these pages. They can't erase my name. They can never erase my name.
They tried to shut me down, but I was way too proud. Digging through the files while they screaming way too loud. Found the hidden facts that they've been trying to hide. Tried to call me crazy, but the truth's on my side. Every page I turned showed another dirty lie. Industry executives wishing I would die, but I keep on pushing, yeah, I'm pushing through. Got the people waking up to what is true. They don't want you to see what I say. They don't want you to be this free. This free, so free. They think they fooled everybody, but they can't fool me. They can't fool me. 1970s tried to lock my mind away, but the facts I found got stronger every day. Paper trails leading to the corporate game. $1 million lies, yeah, they got no shame. Started writing books and they called me insane, but the truth I spoke caused a hurricane. Can't stop this movement, watch it multiply. Every word I wrote made the people fly. They don't want you to see what I say. What I see. They don't want you to be this free. This free, so free. They fooled everybody, but they can't fool me. Can't fool me.
All these years they tried to bury what I found, but the truth keeps growing straight up from the ground. Got the whole world opening their eyes now. Can't keep us down.
Can't keep us down. Left a legacy that they can't erase. Got the whole world changing at a crazy pace. Future generations gonna know my name. Jack here.
They told me trust in what you see, but something stirred inside of me. The rules we follow blindly now made me wonder why and how. Each page I turn reveals the way, the facts they buried yesterday. Can't close my eyes, can't look away from what I found. I saw the truth they tried to hide. It's growing stronger deep inside. They built their walls of paper lines, but truth survives. But truth survives. All those years in uniform, never questioned what was sworn, till I found those hidden files that stretched for miles and miles. Now every day I write it down, the evidence I finally found. They can't suppress it anymore, it's time to show. I saw the truth they tried to hide. It's growing stronger deep inside. They built their walls of paper lines. The truth survives. The truth survives.
Knowledge is freedom. Freedom is power. Plant the seeds of change every single hour.
My words are spreading through the land. More people start to understand the healing power nature gave is what we need to save. They try to silence what I say, but thousands join me every day. This movement's growing way too strong. They can't stop now. I saw the truth they tried to hide. It's growing stronger deep inside. They built their walls of paper lines, but truth survives. The truth survives.
Yeah, listen up. Let me tell you about a fight that's still going on. Still going strong.
They tried to feed lies to the masses, man. Government suits with their bullshit plans. 1974, I saw through their game. Couldn't keep quiet, had to call out their shame. All these fucking laws based on fake ass facts, while the truth's been hidden, pushed way back. But I'm done playing nice, yeah, I'm speaking now. Got the knowledge in my head and the fire in my mouth, yeah, yeah. They bury the truth, but the seeds still grow. Seeds still grow, yeah. They bury the truth, but the seeds still grow. Every lie they tell makes us stronger, yo. They bury the truth, but the seeds still grow. La la la, watch them grow. Wrote it all down in the book so thick. Raw fucking facts that'll make you sick. They call me crazy, try to shut me down, but the movement's growing all across this town. Farmers know the truth, they've known all along. Nature gave us gifts, they say we're wrong. Fighting for freedom, that's my only goal. Education's power, gotta free your soul. That's right. When I'm gone, my words will keep on living. Every page I wrote is knowledge I've been given. To all the people seeking truth behind the lies, a new generation's gonna open up their eyes. They buried the truth, but the seeds still grow. Yeah. They buried the truth, but the seeds still grow. Every lie they tell makes us stronger, yo. They buried the truth, but the seeds still grow. La la la, watch them grow. Keep fighting the good fight, 'cause you can't stop what's right. The truth will rise. Yeah, the truth will rise. Seeds still grow. Man, let me tell you about this OG. I knew, changed my whole damn life, yeah, that shit's true. Military man back in '69, but the truth he found, yeah, blew his mind. Truth seeker, yeah, Jack was a truth seeker. What? Truth seeker, my man was a truth seeker. Real. From soldier to scholar, that's the fucking way. System try to shut him up day after day. Writing in his book all them facts he found. Government's bullshit coming crashing down. Hemp could save us all, that's what Jack would say. They locked him up but couldn't keep his truth away. Truth seeker, yeah, Jack was a truth seeker. What? Truth seeker, my man was a truth seeker. Preach, yo. They called him crazy, called him dangerous, but every word he wrote was documented, factual, real shit. The emperor wears no clothes, y'all. That book changed everything. Free the plant, free the people, that's what Jack was about. Now every time I see his name on that strain, I think about the battles, think about the pain. Fighting for the truth till his final day. Hemp king, warrior, that's all I gotta say. Truth seeker, yeah, Jack was a truth seeker. What? Truth seeker, my man was a truth seeker. Forever. Truth seeker, Jack Herod. Jack was a truth seeker. Legend. Truth seeker, my man was a truth seeker. Rest in power.
Found your book in a dusty store. Just another page, just another door. But something pulled me in that day, like destiny had found its way. Every word you wrote shook my world note by note. Truths I never knew coming into view. The pages open my eyes. Your words broke through disguise. Now I can't go back to Breaking free, breaking free. Your words are fire in me. Breaking free, breaking free. Now everyone will see. Emperor of hemp, they try to silence you, but your voice grew stronger, your mission true. Through paper trails and prison walls, you kept on fighting through it all. Every battle fought, every lesson taught, seeds of change you sowed. Now the truth has grown. The pages open my eyes. Your words broke through disguise. Now I can't go back to sleep. The truth you share runs deep. So deep. They tried to bury your name, but flowers grew instead. Your legacy remains in every word I've read. You showed me that truth are true. You showed me pages open my eyes. Your words broke through disguise. Now we won't go back to sleep. The truth you shared runs speaking truth since '85. They said I lost my mind, but I got facts in my hands while they build walls made of sand. And I won't back down, no way. The truth's gonna see the light of day. They try to bury us down low, but we're growing stronger now. They tried to scare us away, but our roots run deep somehow. Yeah, we keep rising up, 'cause you can't stop what's natural now. Every page I write sets free another mind that couldn't see. The system told us lies for years, but knowledge breaks through all the fears. I'm just a messenger, y'all, standing 10 feet tall. History books gonna tell our tale, how we fought and wouldn't fail. Raw truth can't be contained, breaking through the chains. They try to bury us down low, but we're growing Trapped in their system of lies, following rules I despise. Something fell wrong from the start, tearing my world apart. Can't shake this feeling inside that everything's justified by profit to power and greed, while people still bleed. Your words lit the fire that burns in me now, breaking the chains, gonna show them how. Your truth set me free, and I made a vow. Your fight lives in me, and I won't back down. Found your book in '89. Every page blew my mind. Hemp could save us all while their empire falls. They locked you up for the truth, but couldn't silence the proof. You showed us what they suppressed, their power to oppress. Your words lit the fire that burns in me now, breaking the chains, gonna show them how. Your truth set me free, and I made a vow. Your fight lives in me, and I won't back down. Emperor wears no clothes, but they keep pushing their wall. What are they fighting for? Hemp could feed, hemp could heal. They can't hide what's real. Your voice grows stronger each day as we carry your way. Now I'm spreading your light, teaching others to fight. The truth can't be contained. Your legacy, running calculations day and night, processing files, trying to get it right. Thousand barrels scanning through, till I found someone, that someone was you. Loading data from '69. Each page you wrote, becoming. Your truth set me free, and I made a vow. Your fight lives in me, and I won't back down. Won't back down. Never back down.
Hey, this is William, next to the mountains out here in the middle of the dry lake bed of Red Lake in the Arizona Mojave Desert, very near Vegas, very near Lake Mead, very near the Grand Canyon West Glass Overlook thingamajiggy. I'm out here on the edge of civilization. Yes, I have a great, wonderful life with me and my dogs and nature. It cannot be matched. It is impossible. Hold on. There we go. Sorry about that little bleed through, but yes, I do love my life. My life is incredible here. Making music about my old friend Jack Hare. Gonna tell you a story about Jack. One time we were at a campus putting on a marijuana rally like we did every day for years, and a college professor came up and Jack, it was not well known that Jack was on acid every fucking day of his fucking life, I swear to God. And this college professor came up and says, would you, old master, who has all the knowledge of hemp, come and teach my college class about the medicinal and industrial uses of the plant? And Jack says, sure, tripping his fucking ass off. And he goes into class and he teaches for about 4 or 5 minutes before he gets bored. And then he launches into this thing that I heard hundreds and hundreds of times. He had this whole theory about the secret language of the Bible and how the Jays had little hanging penises and all this crazy stuff about the come of the Lord and bizarre shit just like that. But that was Jack. Jack was a wild and crazy people. Everybody hated us. Everybody hated him. Everybody thought he was a whack job. Now they talk about him like he was a god because basically it was because of Jack and the people I travel around with that we have the liberties we have today when it comes to medical uses, industrial uses, and just plain old recreational uses. Because back in those days, you could spend a lifetime in prison for so much as a seed. I swear to God, you kids have no idea how lucky you got it today. But Jack was a wild, crazy man. Sorry for the ear bleed sound barrage a few minutes ago. Let's get on with some more music. Alright, false start. Just notice the meter's moving, but no sound. 1 second, correcting the situation.
They locked you up, force big and true. You fucked them all, nothing to lose. Corporations lied to keep us blind, but you expose their sick design. Rise up, defend it. Rise up, they feel the pride. Break their collide. Emperor of hell, they can't silence you. Emperor of hell, the truth breaks through. Emperor of hell will carry on. Your legacy lies forever strong. Paper kings fell before your pen. Your research burned their lies again. You showed the way through countless days while they suppressed nature's embrace. They poisoned our minds with decades of lies, but you stood your ground and opened our eyes. Yeah, the true catch.
tried to hide, but wisdom flows. We're on your side. Found your book beneath the shelves, just another paperback. But those pages changed my world, like matches in the dark. They said you were just a dreamer, called you dangerous and wild, but your fire kept on burning, burning all this time. Your truth burns brighter now than ever, ever. They tried to bury what you knew, standing tall against their lies forever.
Alright, that's like the second or third goof. Gonna throw the towel in for today. Start over a little bit later. A lot of technical difficulties, do apologize. We'll see what kind of show I can edit this together, and I will revisit this subject at a later time. Thanks for joining. Hope you enjoy.